What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Step Got Jokes. This is another episode of Game Recognized Game Podcast. I got my amazing, comparable host, Miss Creole Bay, with me.
Hello.
Dude, good to have you. Good to have you. How you been?
I've been good, just working, making it do what it do. How about
Yeah, I,
yourself?
I feel like that was a cliche, run of the mill answer, but I'll take it. God been working. God been working in my life, amen. I'm giving you one of
Amen.
the church answers if we gonna keep it
I
cliche.
mean, it's been a week where mom duties and work pretty much, so it ain't been too much going on. It's cold outside,
Um,
so
it's been one of them weeks where you start counting your chickens before they hatch. Life happens. That's why.
yeah,
That's why we not in studio. That's why we here reporting you live. But like I said in the group chat, the show must go on. Amen.
we're here.
So first things first, we're not gonna stay here too long. But we're talking about the Super Bowl. I got my Super Bowl predictions. All right. And who'd you just for the fans watching? Who'd you say you were rooting for?
Cardi B, baby daddy's team.
That is such an amazing answer.
I'm a Saints fan, so they're not there. And then I'll go with the Jaguars. They're not there, so outside of I don't know who on the Seahawks. So I know Cardi B.
So
I know her baby daddy from Cardi B. So that's what we're gonna go with. How about you?
I'm
Who
not
you
mad
going?
at that. So I'm not going for anybody. I don't. I have no dog in this fight. If I had to predict from watching film, I would predict that the Seahawks would win, and I think they would win. I'm not gonna say going away, but I think they will control the game. I think they'll control the line of scrimmage on offense and defense, and they have better weapons on the outside. So I think I'm looking at a score like I don't know, like a 16 to 24, something like that.
So it'll be a good game.
Yeah, it'd be a good game. I don't think it'll be a blowout by any stretch of the imagination. I don't even know what Vegas has the number line. This is just my predictions. So
They're more the underdog team. I think I know the Patriots are more popular. They're more known because they've won the Super
yes,
Bowl before. So I
right,
think
right.
more people are gonna automatically go for them. People are saying it's supposed to be rigged if they win. So we shall see.
Hey, you can't call a game rigged before it happens, man. That
That's
just
what they
sound
do
like
though. It's gonna be a reason why.
that's a built-in excuse.
Are you excited for the halftime show?
Uh I it's funny. I was I was I was put aback by everybody's reaction to it because I didn't care, right? When it was like Bad Bunny, I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. And then I well, you know what type of demographic was
Hmm.
extremely bothered by this, um, extremely bothered by this, and I didn't get it. I'm like, it's a halftime show. What y'all on?
Well, it's because they were they're doing their own halftime show. They're doing a Turning Point USA halftime show. And
Okay,
because Bad Bunny, because remember seeing the angry posts and comments that people were saying how is he performing? And he not from America when he's from the Dominican
Puerto Rican.
Republic. But they're part of. So
That's part
I
of the
just
U.S. Yeah.
exactly. So they don't even have their geology right. Like they don't even know what the United States
Let's
owns.
not.
But
Hey,
they're
hey,
upset
hey.
about
Let's not let
it.
facts get in the way of a good time. Okay.
You're right. You're right.
we
That's not. I'm going to
we got
use
to
that
hate
one.
something.
I'm going to use that line. Let's not let facts get. Okay. But I'm interested to see the Turning Point USA because I can see the mayonnaise all in it.
No.
It's gonna be so much mayonnaise.
It's gonna be so white. It's gonna be the whitest
So
thing you've
much
ever seen.
mayonnaise. It's gonna
Turn
be
the po-
so
what,
awesome.
what? No, hold on. They might got your girl Nikki up there now. You know they just recruited her.
You know, the same Nikki that they said is not a good influence to girls, they're gonna have her sing to their crowd and not just pander for them. I
What?
gotta see it.
That was before. That was she was a bad influence before she went MAGA. Okay,
You
when you
know what's
MAGA, you
crazy?
got to be good.
I just seen Sexy Red perform at one of the MAGA people weddings, so I can't take them serious nowhere. I can't take them serious nowhere, but they mad about Bad Bunny. And I love me some Sexy Red, but I can't take them
You know
serious. But
what?
I think it's gonna be great. I hope he sends a very powerful message like Kendrick did last year with the things that the climate of everything that's going on. So I'm here for the
Nah, that
dramatics.
they might be a message, especially with him and being
Hmm.
Hispanic.
Oh, they're finna make it so it's gonna be great. I can't wait to see it.
uh,
It's gonna piss them off so bad. It's gonna be so. I can't wait to read the comments.
but so this okay to stray off from the subject a little bit, right? I was
Mm,
really surprised that women actually took to Sexy Red. Like I thought it was like just like a funny joke when she had went viral the first time. Like with
hmm
my coochie pink, my money around. Like I thought that was just like funny and everybody was just laughing with it until I was in a bar.
hmm
I was in St. Louis. I was in a bar and I seen the
Where
women
she's from?
reacting to it.
Where she's
Yeah, she
from?
is from there. She is from
Yeah.
there, and I, like it when I seen the reaction that
Hmm
she got from her song got from the women
hmm
in there. I said, "Oh, this isn't a fad. This isn't a funny thing. Like
Why would
they
you?
really like her."
So I don't understand why. I guess I don't. Why wouldn't you like? We grew up to Little Kim. We grew up to Kaya.
Listen. My bank
Did you
pink,
listen to
my
the word? I
big
don't think
hoe
y'all was
brown.
listening to the.
I'm listening. Look, hold on. That is so comical, right?
And it's
I'm
catchy,
thinking we're laughing at it,
but
but they
it's not.
weren't laughing at it.
So it's catchy. It's to me like Sexy Red got very catchy songs. Her hooks are catchy. She get the party turned. Like even her song, like if you listen to the lyrics ain't that strong, but I'll take you through that if you want it. If you, it's catchy.
Okay. I mean,
It's catchy. It got a
again,
decent beat. It give you some. It's not to have. It's not. It's fun music. I think that
so
there
you're.
needs to
I
be a
think you're.
category in rap for fun music, and they don't have that because that's fun music.
So I think you're speaking to after that. I'm talking about the first song, the very first song.
But that's not
I'm
her first
talking about
song.
that's no, the first song that went viral was my
That's not the first song
blank
that went
pink.
viral.
That was the first song that I knew went viral.
The first song that went viral is when she redid dun, 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 when she was walking down the street with an AK and there was a white boy behind her and she was like in a schoolgirl outfit. It was like a remix to the Jacksonville dude when they redid the
Are you talking about a thousand miles? Talking about 1,000 miles?
yeah, that
Well,
was her.
okay. It was like seven people who did 1,000 miles. Yes, it
Well,
was.
hers did.
I
I
think it
mean
was.
her.
It was.
I expected to go viral. Like I expected her to be catchy because it was. If you're a black girl,
So I remember
if you're a
Skin
black
Bone.
girl, every woman is pink. It's pink.
Right.
And if you're a black girl, I mean, did she lie? I don't like. I grew up listening to the explicitness of it is not shocking. It's catchy. It's fun. It's. I don't think the lip gloss thing that's associated with it is very tasteful, but I think her music is. I think she's fun. I think she would be somebody cool to kick it with, and she's personable. But I
Mm.
think it's catchy. That's what it's about, being catchy. Long as you got a hook, long you need a
Um.
30-second hook. You need a
So
30-second hook that can go viral.
personable, personable, personable is a very really good word. I did not see that, but it is I didn't see people like clinging to that. But there are a lot of women like I know a lot of women like that.
Yeah,
I know a
she's
lot of women like
relatable.
that.
She's a hood chick that
Right.
don't care. Like that's like Suki. They're relatable in that sense. Like they not bad people. They just do what they do.
Um. There also was like it, I don't know. I seem like in the '90s we thought women like this were the outliers, where now it's like no, that's how it is
I
now.
think you didn't have access. A big part of it is we didn't have access to it in the 90s. So it wasn't seen very much. Like in the
Hmm.
90s, Lil Kim was the most explicit thing that you can really get into, like pretty much. She was like a
Then it
very
was
explicit rapper. And
then
then like Trina,
then the Trina came along.
Trina
Right.
and
Right.
Trina. So the things that they saying is I like disrespect. I like rap music when women are disrespectful. Because that's basically in the sense of what I grew up to, and that's just what I like. It's motivating.
Motivational.
It's motivational music. I grew my senior year of high school. I listened to Kai on them getting ready. Like
So so it's been like the coochie music has been going around. I just thought that was so on. I'm just talking about that song in particular. I
we
thought
ain't
it
had,
was
but
so
you
on
think
the
about it, like
nose.
the city girls were raunchy in a sense, but they were like high class raunchy, right?
Right.
Sexy Red down to the hood with it, and where you can play that in the hood, you always gonna be good.
This nigga thinks you think she said something because it rhymed.
No, but like that's I mean, like she came from like she's think about it, like her demographic is hood area, the clubs. That's gonna who gonna run
uh,
it up, and then other people gonna follow.
I about to say white suburbia did get their claws into her too.
But they're gonna follow what the hood doing. White suburban is gonna so they're gonna follow what the hood is doing, and then make a profit off of it some kind of way. But generally, that's what happens. Think about it, like rap music started in the hood, and it suburban areas. These kids was, they parents was outraged when they learned about rap music.
Yep. When the corporate execs started making money off it, that's when they started taking it serious. Um, but so back to the Super Bowl, right?
Okay.
That was a nice little segue. But let's go back to the Super Bowl, right?
Hmm.
Um, the so Turning Point USA is going to do their Super Bowl. Do you know who's performing at that one, or you just
I haven't seen them. Well, I haven't seen anything online because I usually just if it comes up, it comes up. So I haven't seen them online stating who is performing. I just know that a lot of them were that's them striking against the halftime show, which I hope the numbers like triple increase. But they didn't say who was performing, but it might be some country singer.
and I feel like I have to watch Bad Bunny now because of the hate he was getting. Cause I wasn't gonna
He
watch
get
it.
he get hate for no reason just for existing. He's an
Yeah,
American citizen. They
literally.
hate him for existing
Yeah. You can't
legally.
exist amongst white people with no consequences now. And
But
then
the
you go
thing is,
and
like,
then you
there's
got the
wars.
nerve to thrive
But
outside of white people. Who do you think you are?
he has the best numbers. He has the best numbers. Like his albums, his tours, like selling out is his numbers are
No, they're
crazy.
crazy. The numbers are
So it's
crazy.
valid why he's performing, and it ain't
Yeah.
just the
Not like
Hispanic population that's running up his numbers.
it's more than the Hispanic population, but it's also like is I think it's interesting that people still find the music captivating even though they don't speak the language. I do think that's very interesting.
I mean, I it's like It
When I
should
say
be.
interesting, I mean genuinely. It's a. I think that's interesting. Like not
Well, no,
like
I think that is that, but that's
sarcastically.
good because even though it shows that you can have a connection to music even without even understanding the lyrics, which you can. So,
No, you can. Cause I think cause I fuck with Pitbull, right?
hmm
Mr. International Worldwide. But but he it's like part Spanish, part English. So it's not
right,
like I don't get
it's
no
chopped up,
English.
so you kind of understand it. I don't understand what he's saying, but I like how it sounds. It's like when they play it at the bars, it sounds great. So it's still something you can dance to. I can't wait. It's gonna be
Yeah, I
fun.
like them on that Cardi B song. Like, I don't know what he was saying, but the motherfucker flow.
Yeah, I wonder if he gonna bring her out. But I wonder if I think that's gonna be interesting. A lot of people wondering if he gonna bring her out because, like, I think that was a big crossover song for him.
Mm,
So that would be interesting.
that was a smash. That was a smash,
That was a big
as they
crossover
say.
song for him. So I don't know if they're gonna bring her out or not. But that would be dope because her tour about to start too. And if she did Saturday Night Live, Super Bowl, and then start her tour, that would be that'd be good. That'd be great.
Okay, okay. So now that we got the fun shit out the way,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we got to talk about more pressing issues.
Mm-hmm.
Um, talk about what's going on in Minnesota, right?
Mm-hmm.
As we know, they locked up Don Lemon. Um, they killed two civilians,
Mm-hmm.
um, like on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Nothing's
we've
been done
seen
about
that
it.
nothing's been done about it. We see that there's brutality every day.
Mm-hmm.
That we see the citizens protesting, right? And this is my unfortunate hot take, but it's honesty, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only way to stop ICE is to take up arms.
Mm.
Every time someone is brutalized in the community, an agent should get brutalized. Every time
Mm.
someone is killed, every time a civilian is killed, an agent should pop up dead somewhere,
Mm. You gonna have to
right?
edit this.
You have the numbers. You have the numbers. You know you got the numbers, but you so programmed to be weak when you see a uniform.
Mm.
How you gonna sit there with a camera while they kill your brother? How you gonna sit there and watch them brutalize your mother, children?
Yeah.
Man, ain't no other way around it. Either you gonna be willing to die for your shit or or lay down.
I think that's what's
They're
gonna
killing y'all
happen.
anyway.
Yeah. I think unfortunately that especially with this whole no knock thing that they've been doing, they're gonna walk into the wrong house.
Listen,
They're gonna walk into the
if
wrong
you go
house
around,
and they're not gonna be able to prosecute them because they're gonna be within their Second Amendment rights and have all their stuff together. That's what's gonna happen.
listen, if every time someone came up dead, an agent came up dead, the they gonna start putting the math together and realize we gonna be dead sooner than them.
You know, it's definitely crazy what's going on. I think people are just scared because when it's situations like that, of course, we know the government is going to lie and they're going to perceive the victim to be out the bad person no matter what. But I think it's going to be a big turn. I don't know when, but it's coming and it's going to backfire and it's going to be bad. It's
Listen,
that's the best way I can. It's gonna be bad. It's already a shit show, but the shit gonna catch
listen.
fire.
I'm telling you, nothing's gonna happen.
It's I think
Y'all keep thinking, oh, wait till the next election and we can. All right,
so,
all right. It's gonna be too late.
so I when it comes to I do feel as if it's a lot of things they're not doing that they should be pressing they putting they foot on their neck. They're not doing it. at all. They need to get them people out of there. But they what they're doing is they're trying to do it the right way. But what's going to happen, I fear, is like I said, they're going to enter the wrong house. It's going to backfire, and it's going to be total legit, and they're not going to be able to like it's. I don't know. They put us in government shutdown, so they're not getting paid. The ICE, DHS, and all this other stuff. They're in the government shutdown. So I'm interested to see if that's gonna last a while, and if they're not getting paid, how long they ass gonna be suited and booted? Because them checks gonna dry up soon enough.
Yes. Well, I don't know. They just got what $42 billion approved to ICE. I don't
They
know.
just
Am
they
I-
gotta shut. I don't know, cause like it's a lot of shit that they're doing that I don't even understand. Cause I seen shit that they supposed to be going to the Olympics that's not even in the U.S. So I don't even know what the fuck they're really doing, and they just letting them do whatever. I can't say what I want to say on camera because I don't need the folks knocking at my door. But I think it's shit gonna flip. The tables are going to have to turn, and they're going to turn soon, and it's coming. It'll be for the end of the year, I think. But I mean, I feel as if this is what people voted for overall, so I think they need to see this because they don't believe the civil rights happened. They don't think the black folks had to deal with this shit. Our ancestors
um
fought for our ancestors got less and got treated worse than all of this. They got treated worse than this. I think it's wrong, but I think they gotta see it to believe it. And until they're the majority, until they are ready to fight back, us fighting back, they want us to go out there so they can just have a reason. And we don't need to give them a reason for them to take us out. We know they don't care if they take us out. And it's just showing that they
yeah.
don't care that they're showing that it don't even matter if you're one of them.
No. Um yeah. This is why I didn't want to talk about this.
Nah, it's good to get it out, and because I think that people need to discuss it, they need to hear about it. People are angry. A lot of people are angry. We see it. We know what they're doing wrong. They're showing us what before it's over with ain't gonna be no fucking ice. They're gonna have so many lawsuits that they're gonna have to pay. Before it's over with, ain't gonna be no fucking ice.
ICE is so new.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like man, it's it I don't know. We we've we've underfunded the schools and
Mhm.
overfunded ICE.
Because they're trying
Think
to.
about it. Think about it. Think about this. Hold on. Let me just say this. 42 billion
Mhm.
right? You That's $42 billion. And you could have put half a billion dollars in the school system of every major city in the United States, and that would have drastically changed our outcomes.
They don't give a fuck
It would
about our
drastically
kids.
change the life of the people.
That's the thing. They're not looking at for the life of the people. They're looking at to preserve. So
And that's
we
what I'm
have a
saying. Why
rich,
do we
we
keep
have a rich
saying they,
oil.
right? And
Mhm.
it's our money. It's our money they're using.
It's all. I mean, yeah, but I hear you. We have a rich, spoiled man in office who's had everything basically handed to him off of other people's back. He looking out for him and his people, and that's only the people that's at the top that he can use as chess pieces. It's all a game, but the game ain't gonna last for long. I think that
Mm.
a lot of people needed to see this to see what we've been saying the whole time, how fucked up this country really is. because they didn't believe it, and they trying to take it out of history books, so they ain't gonna be able to take this shit out.
Right. Um, they said the revolution will be televised.
And you can't, that's the big part of it. And the thing is, they're already like, think about it,
But hold on.
people are using their phones too, because before Alex passed away, before he was good, they did an investigation. They came up with these
Who's
lies about
Alex?
how he tried to attack them. Now, without that video evidence, they can tell us what the hell they want to tell us. And it took all those different angles to get a full, clear view of everything that happened. But I feel like people use their phones for safeties, but that's not even safety, because they're gonna lie and say that was a weapon too.
So okay. You when you say Alex, that's the gentleman who had the gun
Mm-hmm.
holstered in his back on his back
Mm-hmm.
that they disarmed before they executed
Mm-hmm.
him in the middle of the street. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. Yes, but if you notice, right, before the whole TikTok shutdown,
Mm-hmm.
last year, before
Yeah.
Trump got in office, um, you remember like people would get real news from TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
In new like live news. Now
Mm-hmm.
they have to be slick with the news and
Mm-hmm.
how they can post certain things on TikTok because now TikTok is being ran and controlled by the government, right? Ever since that
Mm-hmm.
whole
I
thing,
see it. I
TikTok
see
has
it in my
not been
numbers.
TikTok.
Yeah. I see it. I have posted. I put. I get no views.
Right, and then they're shutting it down, and it's not an accident, right?
It's dictatorship.
You got to use like code name, right? So now you're controlling the media.
Right.
You're controlling the media. You can already lie on. You can openly lie on Fox News because it's been in a lawsuit was said it was an entertainment channel, and said in the lawsuit that no respectable person would get their news would think this was real news, but
Look
yet
what they tried to do to Jimmy
millions and
Kimmel,
millions of Americans.
because he said something they didn't
Listen,
like.
listen. Free speech is only free if you align your thoughts with
Their
the
beliefs.
the Republican Party.
Mm-hmm. But
If you Republican, you can say the N word, you can say the F word, the FAG.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That F word, not the FUCK.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you can you can do all this. You can talk any way you want to if you
Mm-hmm.
MAGA.
That's gonna wear off too.
We'll
That
see.
all of that shit gonna, here's the thing, all that shit got come with consequences. Because those people talk big and bold online, but how they living in their real world, them people, they're not that bold. They ain't that bold. And it's there, but it's them repeating history, because in the 1920s, this is what they did. This is what they did. They didn't fund they had charter schools for Indians to teach them English, to be Christians, to learn the
Hmm.
westernized culture. That's what they're trying to do. From taking the money from the education system to, because they're trying to push these charter
I'm about to
schools.
say, I'm about to say that word.
I got a lick. He be kicking
Had
my
you tripped
ass
over a little
sometimes.
second.
I got a lick, kick my ass sometimes, and I talk fast. But they're trying to get these charter schools who have less rules and regulations. They can put Christianity in there, but they don't have to. They are basically failing. The kids are failing. They're not learning anything. So
And then
that's their
it's a
whole thing.
version of Christianity. My bad. But also, it's a version of Christianity that they want to indoctrinate. Right? It's not
Mm-hmm,
actually like when you read. If you read the Bible, right, you'll
mm-hmm,
see immediately there's a direct conflict. The second you get to Jesus, right, and you'll you start reading Jesus' teachings, right,
mm-hmm,
you'll see an immediate contradiction with the people beliefs who are teaching you Christianity
mm-hmm.
and what Jesus is actually preaching,
So I
right?
want you to read the Book of Mormon, because that's what they're going by. They're not going off the regular
Listen,
Bible. They're going off the Book of Mormon.
and also that listen, I want to say to black people, right? Y'all don't understand how evil white people are and how justified they are in their actions. They feel like you said in the Book of Mormon, like, oh, you
They feel like they're
cursed.
superior,
You sup
but in their
you
Bible, it
supposed
teaches
to
them that they're superior.
you can't undo racism when it's in your religion. They put racism in their religion, dog. At some point, you got to abandon ship. Realize we can't coexist. Hey, it won't work. They so determined on your demise and you being at the bottom of the totem pole. They pray about it.
I they
They think that's God's will.
I feel like a lot of the things that they're doing is structured to force people to get married because they want to see more people get married, people, women to have more babies, and that's what they're pushed within their religion. Women supposed to stay home,
Mhm.
and the man supposed to work. So I think that they're pushing it, making it harder for people to survive on their own, to force them into families. So they have to be together to survive. So I think it's all a part of their plan, and they don't want to see black people doing better than them, especially if you got more money than them. How dare you work hard for what you earn?
Listen, I think they vastly underestimated women's free will.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Women,
absolutely,
white women are saying,
absolutely.
"Yeah, we
Those,
rather die alone than have y'all children."
and that's where we at. Or just give me now. You don't even need them. You go to the That's what they're trying to come after IVF banks now, because women are doing that, so they don't have to deal with all of that. You ain't got to deal with
So
co-parenting if you got the finances.
if you notice, they've cut a lot of jobs and they've defunded uh, the loans to get certain degrees that really that
Women,
are
high field.
yeah that women that are dominated by women. They have cut off the funding to get the degrees for those positions because they don't want women to be able to take care of themselves.
Right, because women married more before because it was out of survival, not out of love. So now
Right.
they're able to survive on their own, and
Well,
they're still not getting chosen. And they open the
well,
gates because now they women can date black women, black men and Indian men and Asian men now too. So they're realizing how mediocre they are, and they don't know how to deal
and
with it.
the thing is, they're worried about if we get power, we'll do to them what they've done to us, right? But again, you can't go to a time in history that points where we do that. Anybody, no one does this but y'all.
But you got to think they tried to make it seem as if we were the ones doing those things.
Yeah. All right, so I'm I'm gonna transition off these whiteys. Okay,
The mayonnaise.
okay.
We're
All
gonna
right,
leave the unseasoned
we done
mayonnaise.
with them. Fuck them. And speaking of fucking them, 21 Savage, Young Thug, they are saying fuck the streets. Fuck the streets movement. Are you familiar with this?
Absolutely.
What is your thoughts?
I think at some age you do got to say fuck the streets. Um, I also think that there's no money in the streets right now. No real money. Nobody's getting rich like they did back when crack was a thing. Nope. Nobody's getting that. Um, but I think and what they're selling in the streets now is more so pills, right? And
Hmm.
they giving people murder charges if people ODing on these pills.
Yeah,
So I think
that fent not that fent if it ain't put in there right,
right.
boy.
And I do think it's smart. If you've been in the street and you've experienced the highs and the lows, as you get older, you should encourage the youth or the people that are beneath you to leave that shit alone. What about you?
I mean, well, I wholeheartedly agree, right? I've
Mhm.
never been for the streets kind of guy. Um, I've I just am so curious to the pushback.
Mm,
I'm so lost at so many men that are in resistance to this, right? Like
mhm,
they they're rejecting what they're selling, right? Some of
mhm.
them, I even he's supposed to be on the episode, but he ain't here either. My cousin, we got into an argument about this. He was like, "How you gonna say fuck the streets and you done made all your money off the streets?"
Cause that's
And
what
I'm
you're supposed
like,
to do. Get your money and leave. That is the
and
objective.
my thing was this. I was like, yes, if you was doing something ignorant and you got successful in it, right? You may have had the greatest outcome, but you have to know you are an outlier.
Hmm. And I don't
A
think
lot of
people look at
people,
many people. Go ahead.
I'm about to say it. If we look at that case, that whole YSL case,
Hmm.
it was 52 murders connected to that case. 52 people in the streets who didn't make it home.
That's what I was about to
Whether
say. People don't think about how much you lose when you're in the streets just because you get successful. All the
like,
lives lost.
come on, man, it you can do so much legally that it's like saying talking about going to drugs or robbery and whatever it is you try to make the little quick money. It's it's lazy. It
Mm.
really is lazy. And then also, let's say you do get the money, right? What do?
Spend it
They
on
take
hoes.
their money. They take the money. Like okay,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill you for buying you a chain, buying you a car, tricking on some hoes. I'm not even gonna kill you for that, right? But you take the money and then you reinvest it in more drugs.
So I think
That is a choice.
that is a choice. And I think that's where it comes to play that a lot of street dudes are hella smart. The problem is they don't want to go deal with how long it may take to become get it the right way. So I don't so they realize, yeah, it may take you longer, but you don't lose as many people when you do it the right way.
Mhm.
And you ain't gotta depend on because when you got all that dirty money, you gotta clean it up some way. And most times they ain't got shit in their name.
You ever notice that drug dealers seem to have community? The robbers, like they all are in together on a plan, working in unison, right? To come
Hmm.
up with this elaborate scheme, plan, or heist, whatever it is, to
Hmm.
get the money. And it's like, dog, why can't four people just work together outside of the drug deal? Like y'all be so pressed on tricking, like you don't want to take that 2,500 you get from your taxes, put it with his 2,500 and his 2,500 and his 2,500, right? Now y'all got 10 bands to invest in a real business.
They ain't
What are
gonna
we even
use them
talking
10
about?
bands for bricks. I don't disagree. I think that the problem is they want to see it right now. They want to see it right now. And the hardest thing to do is when you've been in the streets is to go legit because your money comes slow.
It's not even hard. It's really not.
What to go legit?
It's really not.
I think when you use the
It's
fast
you know
money,
what
it's
it is, like you said. I think I'm about to say. I think what it is that like you said, they want the return immediately,
they want
right?
it immediately. They want
Where
a
the
immediate return. They don't
even
want to
though
wait.
even though the return may be comparable to what you get, but you might have to wait 8 months, 10 months,
Mm-hmm.
and plus drug money is like I spend 500, I'm trying to get a band back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where I spend 1,000, I'm trying to get 1,025.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's
So they can't handle the slow money. They want instant gratification with less work.
I'm sorry, I'm in 1,250, but y'all get what I'm saying. Um, but then it's like if you allowing your greed and impatience to force you into illegal work, then part of it is just stupidity, right?
So I think it depends. So I think for some people who get in, because they got some people who get in the game as teenagers, as kids, and they get in the game because they don't have. So they're looking for an instant reward.
That would be different, right? If I'm a teenager
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's a different story, right?
Right, but I think
But
that's
we
what
talking about
most people get
somebody.
in the game. But most people get in the game around then. You ain't just jumping
Okay,
like you jumping in at 25. That ain't too common. You know what I'm saying? Like most people start getting in the streets around 15, 16. Usually, you could tell who's going down that path.
no, I agree, but what I'm
But I
saying
think
is,
also it's a difference if you grew up in an environment where and you choose to be in the streets. And I think that's a lot of what we're seeing now, which is why they're pushing it because a lot of the people who were in the streets when like in our generation or the younger generation, they went off of survival. I think a lot of these people that are getting in the streets now are going because they think it's cool.
well, I think it's more so. Well, there's the I'm hungry right now
Mm-hmm.
mentality, and then there's the what I'm speaking to is the I'm trying to re up and become a boss in this game, right? That's the different person I'm talking to.
See, I
Like
don't think you
you
can do
can,
that in the streets now. I don't think you're gonna make no real money like that, the boss up. So maybe
but
back in the day, but definitely
but
not
what I'm
gonna do that
saying is I'm thinking me.
now. Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's just a lack of education. It's a
I
I
yeah.
don't I don't know what I don't know. I don't know that 10 bands can buy me a $100,000 business. That I can
Mhm.
literally buy not a startup. I can buy an existing business. If don't nobody tell me that, I wouldn't know that. But a lot of people who are in in the circumstances that
Mhm.
cause me to sell drugs, they probably don't know that either.
Right, you got the blind leading the blind. So I think a lot of it has to do with the lack of your environment. If you don't know anything outside of your environment, that's all you know. So a lot of people don't even when they get in that they're stuck in that survival mode once they're in the game thinking that they just gonna re-up the re-up. Most people not thinking to get out. I don't think most people thinking to get out. Especially if you lose a lot of people in the game or you see a lot of your people go to jail. I think you already in the out that's gonna be your outcome most of the time. So you just trying to see if you can make this drop in the meantime. They ain't got most of them ain't got life insurance policy and all the other shit. They ain't think about that.
Mm. Um, shit. Well, if you in the streets, you definitely don't have a life insurance policy. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Yeah.
not.
I think that some of them
Um,
don't. Some of them look at these old mob movies and cartel movies, and they look at it as like it's a organization and it's a family and all of that other shit, and they just can't leave their family. But ain't shit, and them people ain't your family. They gonna tell you. You just got quiet. Did you freeze? You there? I think his froze up.
All right, due to some technical difficulties, we got to prematurely end this live, but stay tuned and we'll get right back with you.